Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Hentges with Beyond the Chart. In this Asia Update video, we're going to take a look at the Shanghai and Shenzhen composite indices, check in on Alibaba, Baidu, and CTRP, so stay tuned. All right, let's start off here with the Shanghai. You can see it's been in a pretty strong move to the downside since April 7th. Broke out of this upward trending channel on April 24th. Broke down, little pullback, continued down to the downside on Thursday. And the market's closed over there. They're a day ahead of us. So this is the Friday close and the close for the week. We'll look at the weekly in a minute. This did punch to a new low for the year. Got below the January low back here on January 16th. So let's take a quick look at the weekly chart. You'll see this is the picture I've got. I do think we're in an A, B, C, expecting a C move to be a 5-wave sequence that will come down and take out this A low. Okay, this right here. So far this has been playing out. I've had this view for months. And so far it's playing out. This is taking a lot longer than I ever thought it was going to take. Now, here's the thing. If this, for whatever reason, gets legs underneath us, but now 5 weeks in a row, moving averages crossing right here, the 10 exponential below the 21 simple. If it gets legs underneath it and takes out this high, then I've got to reevaluate, reassess. We could be into some different scenario. It could be more bullish, okay, is the point I guess I'm trying to make. So the two thresholds we're watching is this point up here, B, which did not get taken out by this move here since the January into April move, did not punch to a new high, or does it come on down and take out A? And it's a similar type picture on Shenzhen, but Shenzhen is a little more negative in terms of the way it's been acting. Look at this rising wedge, wave B, much more like what I was expecting, and it got a breakdown out of that much earlier. The Shenzhen is kind of like the NASDAQ. It's considered to be a little more technology stocks, etc., in China. And, you know, the moves to the downside have been a lot more swift, and you can see that here. Just like on the Shanghai, it did punch to a new low for the year for the first 4.5 months or so. But the moves to the downside have been pretty strong. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. It's going to be fairly similar type thing, and the scenario is the same. I'm expecting this to continue to roll over and come on down. This is the next target. But if for some reason it starts to turn, come back up, gets above this B high, then we definitely got something different going on. All right, that's the picture. Let's take a look at Alibaba. Alibaba is trending very nicely to the upside. It's been in a very nice, strong upward trend here. This dotted line is the all-time high for Alibaba up here, 120.16. So you can see it's just been punching there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And today it is actually right about the same. It's only down 9 cents. It's 11:40 in the morning here, Central Time, on Friday, May 12th. And so right now it's continuing to struggle with punching above this all-time high on Alibaba. We are getting a little bit of bearish divergence between these two moves. That's only over like a week period, week and a half period, but it's not super strong. But it could be indicating that maybe it's going to pull back. We'll watch and see. Baidu, on the other hand, let's zoom in on this move. This looks like a potential cup and handle that it's got going on here. Today's action did punch above yesterday's high. Baidu is currently down 20 cents, so not a whole lot of movement right now on Baidu. But if we get a close above this move here, this point here, 188.55 or 60, we get a close above that, I think it's going to have a good chance of running. And then what it's in a bigger symmetrical triangle here. So this could be the catalyst that launches it out of the symmetrical triangle, but it's going to get some stair-step resistance at these previous highs. And then, of course, this move back here on November 2015, a little over about 2 years ago. Nah, not quite 2 years, I guess, about 1.5 years ago. High will become resistance also. All right, so that's the picture on Baidu. And then we take a quick check-in on CTRP. C-trip, it came out of not a symmetrical, but what would look to me like an ascending triangle. Now, the big thing here is that it really struggled to punch above that, okay? It tried to do it here on February 23rd, came back down, made another effort, but just couldn't get out of here. It just kept struggling with this area until mid-April, and then it's in a very nice uptrending move. A little bit of a big downdraft here on Thursday, and it came back, let's see, where did it close? Wednesday, 56.13, close, not that big, I guess. Closed 54.15, so a couple of points and kind of gapped down. But today it is actually trending. It's up 66 cents, 54.81, hit a high of 55.22. So it got back up into this gap that it created. Now, here's the thing. This is the all-time high at 57.36, all-time high for C-trip. So as it approaches that, it's going to potentially be running into resistance there. And it's had a, nice 5-wave move here to the upside. It's like we're in this third upward move. 1, 2, 3. And coming up on this all-time high, this could become a fairly decent resistance point. So that'll be something to watch for on a C-trip. Let's zoom back out real quick and see if we see anything. That's the main thing. All right, that's the picture on those 3 stocks. And if you felt like the video was helpful, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe and click that little reminder, little bell thing, I guess, to get you notifications when I post new videos. And if you're well, if you're not on my website, you're probably not on my website. My website's joehentges.net. Come on over and visit that. Click the link on the screen. All right, everyone, have a great rest of the day. Talk to you on the next video.